Hey everybody, how you doing? Jamion back at you again. Happy April, everybody. Motivated Matters, another injection right back at you. Hope you in a safe space, in a good place. I missed you all. I know it's been a little bit of a gap here, and I've been traveling. I've been globetrotting. I've been in St. Lucia, went to DR with some family, friends, my sweetie. I've had a wonderful couple of weeks, and I missed you all, and I've been thinking about you all. I want you all to know that. But I remember I was on the plane a couple weeks ago and I started thinking about my grandmother. Oh, I love my grandmother to death. That's my heart, y'all. My grandmother meant the world to me and she still does. And I started thinking about how she raised me on these grains called cream of wheat. I don't know if you ever had cream of wheat, but it reminds you of like grits. And she would make them with butter and sugar and I love some cream of wheat, but it impacted how I now eat my grits. You know, so you're like, what are you talking about, Jay? Land the plane. Where are you going with this? It made me think about grits and how I still to this day put butter and sugar on my grits. Some people put salt and pepper on them. I've always done things a little bit differently. You all know that. But it made me think about the grits in my life. Made me think about the grits in my life and the different meanings that grit has taken over the course of my lifetime. You know, I went to Landmark Forum a couple of weeks ago and they teach you that we're meaning-making machines, that we're constantly looking for the meaning, that underbelly of everything. And I think about words and I think about wordplay and I think about acronyms, and I started thinking about the word grit and what it means to me and what it's meant over the course of my life. So follow me with my grits, y'all. So as I transition through my life, go through college, I get out of college, I'm really excited about being in corporate America, and grit took on a meaning for me. It was called get rich in time. I knew that I'm gonna get rich in time by chasing after my corporate dreams, by climbing the corporate ladder and transforming my mindset into a corporate employee and doing all those things year over year to one day eventually get to a VP level. That was the dream of mine, to be a VP mogul of some part of the organization and travel the globe and having people that rely on me to make key decisions. And then something just happened. Something just happened. My grit started to change a little bit because I wasn't being fulfilled. I started feeling like a hamster on a wheel. You ever feel that way working in corporate America? Like you feel like your life is on loan or you're written your life, like you're trying to be somebody else that you never can really be your authentic self. I talk about that all the time, and I started going through corporate rejection, and I go through this great resignation in my life that happened right around COVID time. And I talked about my experience with McDonald's, and yes, it was a great resignation, and some of you all may be going through that, but my grit transitioned into my great resignation in thought. My great resignation in thought was transitioning from being unfulfilled to being fulfilled. I wanted to be fulfilled, y'all, don't you? Don't you want to live your life being fulfilled holistically? Not just corporately or professionally, but relationship-wise and spiritually and mentally and physically and health-wise. I want the whole pie, y'all. I'm thinking of everything, and I'm like, now is my opportunity. So my grit starts to transition. It starts to transition from, getting rich in time and also having what I thought was guts and resilience and independence and tenacity. It's now starting to transition as an entrepreneur. Yeah, I needed those things. Those things were important for me as I think about grit. But then I started to transition from the first year into my second year of entrepreneurship, and grit started to even change and change into something else where it's about growth realized in transformation. It's growth realized in my transformation. I started to transform, y'all. I started to transform. I started to go through a growth spurt. I named my goals in 2021, transform me. And I'm still going through that transformation, and it's causing me to look at this entrepreneurial journey a bit differently. For those that are entrepreneurs, I'm sure you can feel me. You go through these transformations of doubt, fear, and worry as your resources start to transition, and the things that you once had start to deplete themselves, and your creativity starts to feel like it's stifled, like it starts to have a blockage. I felt like I had reached a growth spurt where I was just like, I had peaked out, y'all. Like that second year, I was going through this transformation, but I was blocked. I was going through this blockage. And I started to tap into my faith a little bit more. And I'm still going through it now. I ain't got it all the way right yet. But I'm starting to realize what grit means for me now. And it really means gratitude, respect, integrity, and teamwork. And I'll break that down. What that means for me now is waking up every day and saying thank you. Oftentimes when we get caught in the hamster wheel of life, we forget to say thank you. Thank you for today. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this opportunity to go after my dream of freedom, service, and passion. Thank you for this opportunity. Gratitude. And we think about the respect that you not only have for yourself, but the people around you. When you start disrespecting yourself, it starts to impact the people around you. And I've been going through moments where I've disrespected myself and disrespected those around me. And it was from me being negligent, or me being naive, or me working too hard, but also thinking I gotta play hard so I can just wild out of control. And it impacts not only me, but those that are around me. So gratitude, respecting myself as well as the others around me, and doing it with integrity. Doing it with integrity, y'all, is so important. What type of integrity do you have? And last but not least, teamwork. I have realized that I am not an island alone. Once I thought that everything was about being independent and being myself and doing it all alone, and that's not real. There is no way you will get rich in time alone. So think about the different parts of grit. And I'll share this last one with you because I believe it in my heart, and that God really is true. What He has promised to me in my life and the dreams that I'm pursuing, I believe it to be true. And I know if you believe, it will be true for you too. So I hope you take this opportunity of vulnerability that I'm sharing with you about my grits, y'all. And I'm sure that my grits will continue to shift and change. But look at your grit. Look at your grits. And make sure that you're getting the most out of them. Life coaching opportunities, self-esteem, self-confidence building. As we continue to stir up these grits, y'all, I'm here for you. And I'm here to help you. I look forward to experiencing more of you in Q2. I can't wait to keep growing with you as we transform, as we show gratitude, as we show respect, as we show integrity and teamwork to guarantee tomorrow with grit, y'all. Share this with your family and friends. Hope to see you soon. Take care, everybody.